podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
First touch is towards Broom, who can clear it away. Wright will give chase to try and keep the attack alive. Wright has it. Far side to Bradford City Wright. 5 additional minutes played of the 6 allocated. Tommy Lee lifts it up towards the edge of the area. Byrne tries to get underneath it. Latchley will hit it. Deflected. It's in! That's the moment! That's the moment! In the dying seconds, Bradford City have found the goal that sends them automatically into League One.
Wherever you're in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to Chickens on the Loose podcast. We are live on all social platforms, so get your score predictions in, questions for the panel, and in today's podcast, we'll be talking about the post-match Exeter game. We'll be pre-matching the massive game against Bolton. Also, if any other fans join, we'll be talking about their clubs. Also, if you want to chat about, read about anything, and then everybody's favourite feature is what is on your plate, so what you're having for your tea. And just a friendly reminder, if you've got your tellies on, turn them down, please, so I don't hear myself in the background. So, let's get this party started. Ty, are you here?
Yeah.
So, Ty, before we chat about the Exeter game, I need to play this. So, Ty, obviously, Bradford City played Exeter. We relegated Exeter the day. And just, what was your thoughts on the Exeter game, bud?
Well, I think it was our strongest. I think that's our strongest away performance of the season. Well, what I've watched. I felt a bit bad for Exeter sending them down like that. But it's just football, but yeah, it was our strongest game of the season, and it was quite a good game. Played quite well. We absolutely battered them, except for that second half where we got absolutely pummeled. But yeah, it was just a good performance from us, wasn't it?
Yeah, sorry to see Exeter get relegated on the final day. Bradford obviously 2-0 up at the time with Jackson and then Super Sarcevic scoring with a deflection off, I think, I don't know if I dreamed it or not, but it came off the Exeter player's arse, set up Sarcevic, and he scored the goal. And then when Exeter scored, that's when we went a little bit quiet. Have you got anything else on the Exeter game before we get about the big game, Ty?
No, not really. Yeah, and I don't think he was dreaming. I think I saw that on telly and all. He just hit off of him, and then Sars has obviously gone in front of him, and then just absolutely just put it back at net, hasn't he? So you're not the only one that's dreamt that.
So you could probably say it was a capital A assist from the Exeter player off his arse to set up Sarcevic. So that was the Exeter chat. And if you do want to join, or feel free you want to join, the link has been posted on YouTube and other social sites. I'll post it again. So if you're an Exeter fan, if you're any other fan and want to come and join, feel free. So let's now move on to what everybody is here for. So pre-match chat time. And hopefully
He's fucking running, isn't he?
Are joined
Can you stop jumping off mute, man?
Chatter, the Bolton Wanderers podcast. Ben, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I think you've mastered those 3 letters, yeah. Don't you worry.
All right. My pronunciation is absolutely shite on this podcast. If you're a regular listener, I do butcher people's names, so I do apologise. So, Ben, obviously a Bolton fan. Have you got any team news for us?
Yeah, honestly, it's probably only good news for you. So, Johnny Kenny, man that scored the goal against you a couple of weeks ago, apparently he's out.
Ooh. I've seen rumours on social media about this.
Yeah. So the guy that first announced it, he ended up deleting his tweet. But apparently there is some truth in it. And then also, the man that's just been awarded our Player of the Season, Sam Dolby, our other top striker who didn't play against you through injury, is still a doubt for the game. We do have George Johnston coming back at left back, and apparently Ethan Erahan, who's been one of our better midfielders this season, he's apparently going to be back as well. But yeah, it's just pretty devastating on the whole, to be honest.
Yeah. So Bradford, I think Bobby Poynton's possibly still out. I can't remember what someone's had. I think it might have been Sarcevic or Poynton. One of them has had the injection in his foot or his knee. So let's see what happens with that. Have you got any more news or anything from Bolton, or is that it?
I think that's it at the minute. I mean, Schumacher tends to try and play his cards quite close to his chest. That's sort of why we don't really know if they're injured or not, to be honest. He's not one that's going to sort of reveal it probably until the team comes out.
Okay. So typically we're filming on a Wednesday and there's really nothing out at the minute. Yeah. So we've got a bit of an insight for you from FootMob. Bolton haven't kept a clean sheet in 8 matches and Bradford haven't kept a clean sheet in 6 matches. Last time we played Bolton, we played them 3 times, but we've drawn 2 of them. And obviously in the Mickey Mouse Trophy, we lost. Ty, are you still here, bud?
Yeah.
So have you got any thoughts on the Bolton Bradford game?
It's gonna be a tough game. Because obviously Bolton got a few good players. Forgot his name now.
Is it the winger?
Yeah, Kenny something. Don't know the geezer's name. Yeah, I think he's the winger. Yeah, and yeah, there's just a few players that we need to.
Is it Duberry? Is it him?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the possible lineup. This is I think from the other day. Obviously Walker, Till, Baldwin, Wright, Noville, Metcalf, Power, Torre, Sarcevic, Lapsley, and Jackson. So Ty, with any of that team there, would you change it or would you leave it as it is if he sticks with the same lineup? You there, Ty? Ty?
Yep.
So would you stick with the same lineup or would you change it?
Stick with it.
Stick with it. Okay. And then would you say you would start something like that or would you do a few changes with your team? Obviously you're saying Kenny's out.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? That's what I was on about.
Yeah, I think on the whole it'll be pretty similar. I think I'd say maybe Johnston in for Conway. Conway's not really been great. Other than that, if Kenny is fit, the only other change might be Dolby if he comes in for Burstow. But other than that, it's about what I'd expect.
So with the team there, obviously Sarcevic should hopefully play, but I would change. I know Lapsley has played well in the last couple of games, but if Boy Poynton is fit, Ty, would you change him with Lapsley, or would you keep him out of the team?
Keep him.
Okay. Yeah, like I say, there's nothing other team news. So then next up, it's time to play this. So we have got the referee in stats here. And then the referee stats, the referee is Martin Coy. And Mr. Coy has had 14 appearances in League One. He's dished out 47 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, 1 penalty. In League Two, he's had 10 appearances, 30 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, 2 reds, 1 penalty. In the National League, he's had 2 appearances, 8 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, and 1 penalty. So you probably know what's going to happen in the first leg. The FA Cup, he's had 2 appearances, 5 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. In the EFL Trophy, he's had 1 appearance, 4 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. Altogether, in 29 appearances, he's dished out 94 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, 2 red cards, and 3 penalties. So, start off with you, Ty. What's your thoughts on the referee? He's gone, typically. Actually, have I got the right referee up here? Because when I've looked, no, because I've just had BFC up the chickens. Isn't Oliver Yates again? Lol. Let's have a butchers at this. Actually, have I done the complete wrong referee? Typically, if I have, the referee, I think
you have.
I can't even find the referee. Have I got the right referee? Have I got the wrong referee?
I think it's I'm pretty sure it's Martin Coy.
Is my mind playing tricks on me? Am I going to do Dally again?
Yeah, no, I've got it there. It is Martin Coy.
Martin Coy. So, yeah. So, BFC chickens, yeah, we're right. It's obviously Mr. Coy. Mr. Yates, I don't know if he's giving the second. I don't know if he's doing the second game. But, Mark, what's your thoughts on the referee?
He seems like he likes to give cards out. New County, it will be a penalty. Hopefully it ends to Bolton.
Hi, are you back?
Yeah. You keep going on mute, so I have to keep leaving and joining back.
It's whatever you're using it. Can you turn your telly down as well, please?
Yeah. It is on low. I don't know why you can hear it.
We still can't hear it.
It's typical podcast, this technical difficulties left, right, and centre. It's like being back on Twitter again. Right, Ty, what's your thoughts on the referee, bud?
Well, he seems decent, but we'll just have to see on Saturday what he's like, really, won't we?
Yeah. Ben, what about yourself? Your thoughts on the ref, bud?
I know he's done a couple of our games this year. I can't remember anything that stands out as him being awful, but I mean, the standard of reffing in England as a whole is not.
Yeah,
it's not great. So I'm not expecting wonders.
Yeah, it's typical in it with the football at the minute. So then now we're gonna go on to this. So, starting off with you, Mr. S. What's your score prediction? The Bradford game?
I'll go for 2-1 Bolton.
So, that's the first leg. What about the second leg as well?
Come back to me on that.
Ty, so your first leg and second leg. Obviously, we're only doing one podcast on this. So what's your first leg and second leg predictions, please?
For the first leg, I'm going to think it's going to be 1-1. And then they're going to come to Valley Parade. Again, absolutely, no, I'm joking, not going to get walloped. I'm going to say 2-1 and City going to Wembley. Up the Chickens.
Ben?
I've not wanted to think about this all week. I'm going to say I think it's going to be 2-1 Bolton on Saturday. And I think I'd say 1-1 at your place.
So obviously everybody knows, or if you don't know, Ben, Bradford City are absolutely shite away. Altogether in the calendar season, we've won 7 games away.
Okay.
So there's no pressure on the lads. So I think Bradford are going to win. I think we're going to do it. I'm a believer. I think we're going to win 2-0 at home. Sorry, away. And I think we're going to win 1-0 at home. So we've had a couple of TikToks coming. We've had BFC knocks it. I think the first leg 1-1. Then the second leg 2-1/3-1 to Bradford. OJA thinks personally 3-1 Bolton first leg and second leg 1-1 at Bradford. BFC up the chicken thinks mine's 1-1, then 1-0 or 2-1, then final Stevenage versus Bradford 2-1 City up the fucking chickens. So if you can get your score predictions in, Bradford properties, it's Bradford Bolton over 2 legs. So get your score predictions in, and I'll read them out.
Just
so
so
while
you know, mate, when you say you're terrible away, we've only won 6 away.
You've only won 6.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
shocking.
I didn't realise that until I checked, but yeah.
You've won, yeah. So you like saying with us, really, aren't you? Your waveform's a bit naffy.
Well, that's brilliant. That's really helpful.
But our waveform has got a bit better. Not a lot.
It's with the players who we've got, though, Ty. It's like Sarcevic. Yeah. I was so glad he was back against Exeter.
Do you know what I was thinking? Like, every time Sarcevic plays, we seem to win. But as soon as Sarcevic isn't playing, we can absolutely battered or we lose. Not battered.
So we've had Yorkshire Cumbria, a.k.a. Graham, thinks 2-0 Bolton first, then he thinks Bradford are going to win the second leg. Jack thinks it'll be 2-1 at home, then 1-1 Bradford. So keep getting your score predictions in. So Ben, obviously Bolton fan, what is going on at Bolton at the minute? And is anything happening at Bolton? Obviously, apart from this little small game we've got.
Yeah, it's just everyone's just undergoing their own little anxiety episode at the minute. I think everyone's a bit down. Obviously, going into the last game, the only team that actually confirmed playoffs to then end up in 5th. I don't think it's really what any of us expected. I think we're all pretty confident that we'd probably secure 3rd. Everyone's a little bit apprehensive, I'll say. However, everyone's also at the same time thrilled that Ibrahim Sissoko, after an entire season, has finally come into form, as I'm sure you all saw at Valley Parade, because I still can't believe the game he had. I've watched him all season, and if you were to combine all these highlights for the rest of the season, it wouldn't add up to what he did against you. No one really gets it, but I mean, if you're going to have a player come into form, you can't really ask for a better time.
Yeah, I've been listening to a couple of podcasts, and by all accounts, he's changing to prime Ronaldo against us and other teams recently.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it, to be honest. I wrote him off very early. There was a point where he was trying step-overs and all the fans were jeering him. And now for him to do it, I don't know what's gone on in his head, but whatever Schumacher said to him has worked finally after 44 games.
Yeah. So a couple of things. We've had Dylan, I won the Bradford City Disability Player of the Year. Congratulations on that. We've had Johnny, who thinks Bolton 2, Bradford 1 away leg. We've had Johnny, who thinks Bradford 2, Bolton 0 home leg. So keep getting your score predictions. How's it going, Sammy? So Mark, obviously before we get to Jack, who's snuck in through the back door and obviously is going to get a fine for turning up late. Mark, what's happening?
Sorry.
It's all right. What's happening at Morecambe, Mark? Sorry, actually, I call you by your full name. Sorry, Relegated National League North, Mark, your full title. So what's happening at Morecambe, bud?
How long we got, Johnny?
Well, we've got about 10 minutes to fill.
All right. We got a new manager. We got the Adam Lakeland from Halifax. And we got here a manager around called Sam somebody. And we pay what we know we pay for the compensation to try him out of a contract at Halifax. The Halifax fan not happy we took him. Now we find out we owe 56k to a chairman, and look like it not to do with our old owner, it to do with Pantan. Then bought a bit of land and not pay for it. Not what are we good? Get a embargo again. Nothing new.
So Jack, are you here, bud?
Yes.
Right, Jack. So what was your thoughts on the Exeter game?
Well, we needed a point, didn't we, to get playoffs? Obviously, it had to be Caden Jackson to score the first goal. Great goal it was. And then obviously Sarcevic was to get us the win. Yeah, our attacking was better than normal for an away game. Surprised we actually won it. To be fair, I just thought we'd get a draw. Other than that, massive win, massive points, and roll on Saturday against Bolton. To be fair.
And what's your thoughts on the Bradford Bolton game, bud? And sorry, the first leg and second leg.
See, I'm glad that we've got the away leg first, in my opinion, because obviously going back to the whole season, at the first start of this, half of the season, we were really good away, and then came to the second half after Christmas, we were shocking. So I'm quite glad that we've got Bolton the first leg. I'd take a 1-0 loss in the first leg. And then I think we go up to Valley Parade and we'll absolute batter them. And I think we'll get to Wembley.
And just to put you on the spot, what is your score predictions for the first leg and second leg, please?
1-0 to Bolton for the away leg. And then we got beaten 3-1 at home.
Johnny, I thought about the second leg.
Yep.
You beat them 2-1. And they take you to penalty, and you get knocked out of penalty.
Nah, I can't do penalties. It's not happening. It's not happening. Not a chance.
That sounds horrible.
I'm not going to penalties. No, I'm not doing it.
So, for people who have not seen it, Bradford City is giving supporters the opportunity to watch the Bantams on Sky Bet League One playoff leg away to Bolton. Tickets will be free with a standard £1 booking fee. Purchase ticket enter the prize draw, blah, blah, blah. Doors for the event open at 2 p.m. Along supporters with a chance to watch Stevenage Stockport at 3 o'clock in the other semis. There will be a paid buffet at the bar with food available for the conclusion of the afternoon's match. The exclusive event only seats 600 supporters, with additional 100 tickets available for standing. So secure your spot now. So for Bradford City fans who can't make it to the game, Bradford City are doing a watch along. So, Jack.
Yes.
So we've obviously Bradford, Bolton.
Yeah.
Have you got any questions you want? Any of you got any questions you want to ask Ben? Obviously, Ben's a Bolton fan. So do you want to ask Ben any questions, Ro? Well, we've got like 25 minutes to chill.
I don't really think.
That's what I like about this podcast, putting people on the spot.
He can't think now. I
No,
can't
can't.
either, to be fair.
I got one.
Go on, Mark.
Ben, can you do me a big favour? Boot them out up the pay up for me,
Bye.
If I get any say in the matter, couldn't be out faster.
It'll be a very, very tough game because, like, we've obviously played you twice this year, this season, and both games that we've played against you, we've drew.
Yeah.
And you're a very, very tough team to beat. You've got a really good defence, and your attacking is just way too scary. Our attack is good. We just need to learn how to counter attack more because. If you went to the Bradford or saw the Bradford game against you lot, we were struggling to counter attack because we were just playing it backwards and sideways, and that's our problem. We do hoofball, and against you, it doesn't work. But then when we changed formation, it changed the game massively, and then that's when we scored a goal. And it's going to be hard, and whoever wins it. It is what it is, isn't it? As a Bradford fan, coming up from League Two, spending 6 years in League Two, having heartbreak after heartbreak, and then coming to League One, I didn't expect us to be in the playoff positions. I expected us to be in mid-table. But it's actually surprised me how well we've done this season, and it's about time that Bolton actually get promoted. Because how many times have you had playoffs since you've been in League One?
Oh, how many?
Too many.
3. Third one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you had them last season, didn't you?
No, we didn't last season. We changed managers and we didn't really settle in. We came about 8th and 9th. But year before we lost in the final. So playoffs is like, I get PTSD from it now.
But in my opinion, I would have rather had Stockport in the legs and had you guys at Wembley because Wembley's a bigger pitch and we can play on the wings. And I think that's where your problem is down them wings. But when you come on the counter attack, it is scary.
Yeah, no, our fullbacks aren't. They're not great. So, if you can get out on the wings, it's probably where you stand a better chance. I'd say if you get Neufeld down the right, if you can get him on the ball, that's where I'd be more worried.
But no, if I had to say who I wanted in the final now, I would either say I'd have Stevenage because Stockport have that pace down the wing, and I think we'll struggle against them. But if we have Stevenage, I think we could beat them. But then, whatever happens, doesn't it? Can't get your heads up soon.
So, Jack, that leads me perfectly into the next question I want to ask Ben, Mark, and Ty. So, Ben, say you beat us over 2 legs. Who would you want in the final?
I would want Stevenage. We've not beaten Stockport in the past, I don't know how many years. In recent memory, we've never beaten them. Whereas Stevenage, we beat 5-1 at home a month ago. Now, when we lost in the final to Oxford a few years ago, we beat them 5-0 at home about a month before the end of the season as well. So I'm very concerned that the same thing's going to happen. But I feel like a one-off game. I couldn't play Stockport. Like they're a team that they're a team that know how to win in those big games.
Mark, yourself, I know you're not a Bradford fan, but who would you like to see in the League One final? I probably know who you're going to say.
It'd be Bolton, Stockport in the final.
Ty, yourself, bud, if Bradford do get through, who would you want in the final?
Stockport.
Yeah,
One
so
goal,
I
Stevenage.
Yeah, so if we do get through, I hope we get Stockport because people may know, people may not know. I went to the virtual trophy to watch Stockport Luton, and in the first 20 minutes or so, Stockport were just going over the top, and it was working. And then obviously Luton thought, we can't do this all day, so then they kicked into action. So I think Stockport are there for the taking. So Jack and Ty, we've had a question coming from a person called Carl on TikTok. Opinions on Nick Powell. Obviously, Nick Powell has been injured. He scored against somebody. Who did he score against? Who did Nick Powell score against?
Barnsley.
Yeah. He scored against Barnsley. He's a good player when fit, in my opinion. Jack, your thoughts on Nick Powell?
Yeah, I was about to say, after his injury, like before his injury, he was all right. But obviously, because of his age, he's going to struggle as well, isn't he? But since he's come back from his injury, he has been a very, very crucial player to us. And yeah, he's a very good player after his injury, in my opinion. And I hope he starts against Bolton on Saturday.
Ty, thoughts on Nick Powell?
Yeah, I think he's not the best player, but like, when he's fit enough and that he's a good player. But when he's been injured, obviously he's been absolutely terrible. But I think he is quite a thingy player, a player that we can rely on. I know he hasn't scored that much, but he's just got experience, and I think he's just a good player. And well, obviously not when he's injured, but obviously I've been impressed with him, to be fair. When I watched him against Barnes, I was quite impressed with him. But yeah, he's a decent player. Yeah.
And the last question for Jack and Ty is from Bantam's Beak. Opinions on Max Power. Is he captain material? Ty, ask you first.
Yeah, he's another reliable player. He's another player that we can rely on quite well. He's always creating chances. He's one of them players. He's one of our most important players. Our captain. He's just one of them reliable players, and hopefully he starts on Saturday against. Well, probably will. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he don't get benched. Because I think if we play him as well, like Sars, if we play Sars to win, if we play Power, we're most likely to win. I think he's just one of them reliable players that we have.
And last but not least, Jack.
Yeah, he is. He's a very, very good player, in my opinion. The only problem I've got with Max Power is he just goes in for stupid tackles when he shouldn't really go for them. Or if someone like, say for example, Jensen Metcalf has gone and made a tackle and obviously got booked for it, Max Power will go over to the referee and then start giving it live to the referee, and then he'll get a yellow card. The problem we've got now, while we're playing against Bolton at the playoffs, Max Power's on 9 yellow cards.
Yeah.
So if I'm correct on that one, if he gets a yellow card on Saturday, that's him out against Bolton at home and the final if we get there.
Yeah,
so he needs to be careful what he's doing. I get captains are the only people that are allowed to talk to the referee, but whatever he says to the referee obviously must piss the referee off to get yellow carded. So he needs to be very careful because now we've got 2 crucial games, but could possibly have 3, and we cannot afford him to get another yellow card and then him to get 2 match ban.
You mean 2, Jack?
I just said that.
What, 2?
So this now leads me on to this. So, starting off for you, Ben, you want to shout about, vent about anything?
Right, it's me chance. I mentioned it before, but what needs to happen to improve the standard of refereeing across the country? Because other countries seemingly have got it figured out, and I don't know what it is in England. I don't know if it's because the majority of them are part-time and they can't actually focus on it, but I've had enough of going to games and feeling like the referee is too big of he's played too much of an impact. Like I can't deal with it anymore. It's driven me insane. It's probably since COVID when I started. Well, I feel like I realised it then, and it's. I'm going to compose myself. It's gonna break me one of these games where a decision's going to get given, and I'm just going to lose my mind. Like
when we played, who did we play? I know it was an home game. That was with two of my mates who were one of the Wigan fan and Notts County fan. But the referee was absolutely fucking shocking, and I actually was so close to breaking a chair, and I've never broke a chair in anger. There's a video of me going absolutely mental because of the referee being so shit. And I agree what you're on about we're getting referees from like National League and National League North. It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. Are you here, Callie?
I am, but my signal might be a bit shit because I'm in the middle of the field.
Okay, I'll do Mark, Jack, and Ty, and then I'll get back to you. Yeah.
All right.
So, Mark, do you want to chat about, vent about anything?
Yeah, I got two things. Didn't you say you do 2 podcasts today? Now?
Yes, I'm going on Ben's podcast in a bit.
No, I mean the home away game. That because no internet be down that week.
Yeah, internet be down next week, so no podcast.
And I did say I got a ticket for not counting game at not counting that Friday night. Go down to meet up in Employ.
All right, fair dues. Time to chat about, event about anything.
Can I ask Ben something?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
What time's podcast at, mate? Cause I'll try and jump on if I can.
Hours. We don't do ours live, but it'll probably be out about 8:30 tomorrow. I'm not the one that puts it out. I trust all that to Ryan. He's done this for too long. But yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'll try and join the live one.
Jack, do you want to chat about, event about anything?
Now I just want to say thank you to you for coming and meeting me in the community cafe every time I've come by myself to the football. This season has been the first time this season that I've actually gone to football by myself. I've had some good memories, some bad memories. And other than that, no, not really. Just roll on Saturday, and hopefully we do beat Bolton on Saturday, but I don't think I can see it.
So, I have got a little bit of a vent. So, obviously, I'm going to the home and away game. I've got my ticket, but I tried to get my friend a ticket, him and his son a ticket today, and I'm going to admit I've been scammed on Twitter. The bastards caught me on Twitter. They robbed me of 40 quid. So, yeah, just a friend of mine.
Actually, I do have something to vent about.
2 seconds, Jack. Mid-vent.
Sorry.
So be careful of scammers on social media. If you can, try to use PayPal or some other form of thing. I've reported it to my bank, so hopefully I'll get this 40 quid back. But please, wherever you are, look out for scammers. I was trying to get tickets and obviously missed all the red flags. I missed all like the location and stuff because obviously, yeah, when you want something, you clutch at it and you get it. So yeah, be careful of scammers and I'll get my money back. Jack, yep, what's yours, mate?
My event is actually towards Bradford City themselves, right? The ticket pricing for the playoff game against Bolton is absolutely mental. paying for like the match day, you get charged £28, don't you, as an adult?
I think it's
Doing
20.
that.
Were it 24?
Yeah, but they've put it up to 28. They've put it up to 28.
£28.
And for me to get a ticket, it's £22, right? But Bolton have discounted their tickets to £20. So, like for me, I can't get to the home game because obviously train expenses, then the football ticket, and then the hotel afterwards is just going to cost me an absolute bomb. So I'm just going to stay at home and watch it on Sky. But in my opinion, Bradford have done a silly thing there.
So the ticket prices at the minute, adults is £24. You can junior service 23, juniors is £5, family 20. It's about 23, 24. Yeah, 23 quid, mate.
That is a lot. I pay 18 quid net
21 quid for
Friday.
under 24s, 12 quid for 17s, under 17, 6 quid for under 12s, £21 for seniors. Do you mean like the price is what they add on to it, like the extra 150?
Well, from what I'm saying is, right, Bolton have discounted their tickets for us.
Yeah, it's like it was £20, wasn't it? Or 20 quid there and a £5 for under 12s. Or 6
So they've discounted their tickets for us. But why couldn't we have done that?
It's just how it is, I think. It's like
for me, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. For me and my dad and the 3 siblings that I have, that is going to cost us about 300 quid just to go watch a playoff game.
I know what you're saying.
It's fine. A lot. Yeah,
that is a lot.
Like next Friday, I pay 18 quid for the not counter ticket.
Okay.
That in the net, in the cop.
Yeah,
so,
my opinion,
Miss Callie, live in a field somewhere in middle of wherever.
Yeah, I agree with what he's just said. I think if you've been a season ticket holder and you've supported that team throughout all this season, it should have been a tenner at the very least. Do you know what I mean? Why not? I don't get why they've put it on so expensive. I get they need to make money for the club.
But Callie, the money that they get off the tickets don't even go to the club.
It goes in a pot. Half, and then
it goes in a pot, and then you share it out.
They're still making money when 25,000 fans are sat in that ground, aren't they?
100%.
Yeah.
The concourse, kiosks.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I've got
like me, for example, I've only missed 2 home games this season. I've been to everything else.
Yeah.
And it's silly.
Disgusting. There should be like, but they should have at least done what Bolton did, surely.
Yeah, discounted it. Take a £4 off or something.
Yeah.
So, Callie, Jack, and Ty, obviously, I've just remembered the question. So, obviously, people were queuing outside the club shop this morning.
Yep.
Last night at 11 o'clock. And by looking at the videos and pictures I've seen, there were quite a lot of people queuing.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I saw on social media is people who obviously queued got told that, you've got a ticket. So people then online, obviously, if you're working or you're doing other things, you can't make it to the club shop, you basically live online, don't you, to get your ticket?
Yeah.
So do you think it's unfair? Obviously, I logged on at about 10 to 10 this morning because I tried to get my friend Chris a ticket. I got basically because it was for his son, so I got an under 12 ticket. I got it in my basket. Obviously, I clicked continue. Eventually, it went through to processing, and where you put your bank details in.
Yeah.
I put my bank details in, about to click OK. All of a sudden, it kicked me out, said errors, and then basically it was in my basket and I lost it. So, do you think it's unfair how they've done it, the club, from like online to the store?
100%.
The shop.
Yeah,
100%. So in my opinion, right? Obviously, I think it's 2,100 and something that we've been given for Bolton.
Yeah, we've got the top tier.
Yeah. So if you're waiting outside, right, you should put at least say 1,000 or 1.2 online, because like me, for example, I live in Hull. I can't travel all the way to Bradford and go sit on my ass outside freezing my ass off, can I?
Me, I can't travel.
Callum, she lives in Nottingham.
Yeah.
She can't travel all the way up just to go sit on her ass outside. It's not fair. Like you've got Bradford fans all over the place. Like I know a Bradford fan that's from Scotland and he travels down. I know a Bradford fan that lives in Lincoln. They're all over the place.
Why couldn't they just done it
I know
half and
Bradford fan that
half?
lives in
Exactly.
America.
They should have done half and half to make it fair.
And
There must have been
an account how many were
500
stood and just said, right, that's it now, cutting off there.
Yeah.
That's it. Do you know what I mean?
I know
And then
Bradford
obviously
fans in
there's been a
America
lot
and
of
Canada.
But
been a lot of
not all of us can travel.
there's been a lot of hoo-ha as well about the point system. So obviously I think
don't even get me started about the point system. I can go on
so
for hours.
on Monday I think it were like 4,500 or something in all points. So I got mine Monday. But then obviously Tuesday I think it went down to 3,000 and something. But people were bitching in the morning about the lolly points. But in my opinion, like Callie, I know me and you used to travel all over the place, like Forest Green on a Tuesday night.
I never have a problem getting tickets points wise.
Yeah.
And in fact, Lainey don't now. Lainey don't struggle anymore because she's caught up. But
so do you think the point system is fair?
I do, yeah.
Okay. I agree.
I do. Yeah.
Jack and Ty, point system fair?
I don't know. I'm not.
I agree to an extent because you've been season ticket holder for years.
Yeah, but not fully agree.
But at least like the 4,000 tickets off, it's 4,000 points is just a bit excessive. Like for me, I've been a season ticket holder for 3 years now, and yeah,
bless you. I've been on for about 40 years, and we get you get no, even for that loyalty, you don't really get much.
Yeah, it's
right. When I found out, obviously the loyalty system were coming in, I was buying tickets for the Mickey Mouse Trophy, obviously going up and down the country, gaining points, and obviously with the Bantam's membership, I think you get 100 points. So I just bought 5 of them. I've done the same again this time. I bought a couple of them because I had like a 50% voucher. But Callie, we are running out of time. We've got another 10 minutes or so. So what was your? Because obviously I saw your Exeter. What was your thoughts on the Exeter game?
Oh, it was just rocking, wasn't it? A proper old school stadium, Tin Pot Stadium, and it were bouncing, wasn't it? It was amazing. It from start
I
to
love
finish.
the outfit. Robbie's outfit was quality. I think dressed as a priest. I saw Batman. I saw Spider-Man. I saw.
It was just
Deadpool.
a party, wasn't it? And it didn't.
Yeah.
I think fans weren't even bothered what the result
Some
was.
guys
Really.
with his top off on TV.
Yeah, Mark's feeling a bit rough there, aren't you, Mark, with your relegation?
Goodbye.
And I think we kind of went without any expectations, didn't we?
Callie, and also, what's your thoughts on the Bolton game, home and away?
I think away to Bolton on Saturday is going to be tough. I think they're going to come out fighting. They're going to be all over us. I'm hoping Bobby Poynton might be back, might you? They've said he may be back, but
he's determined.
We've got to go for it like it's a cup final day, haven't we? Against Chelsea or one of the bigger clubs, and have that mindset and go for it. I'll take a draw. I'll take an away draw, and then let's do them at home on Thursday.
So you think it's going to be what, 0-0, 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4?
I think it'll be 1-1, like it was when we played them not so long back.
So speaking to Ben, who's the Bolton fan, who's giving us a bit of stats. Obviously, I told him about Bradford only winning 7 games away. Have you only won 6 games, Ben?
Yeah.
Their away performance has been shite. So
they've got the home advantage, haven't they, on Saturday? So I said I'll be quite happy with 1 point.
And they've got the more fans as well, haven't they?
So then we are leading on to this. And like I say every time, wherever you're listening to us, Harry, I know you're still there. you'd be curling in the ball listening to this song. But Ben, you've not probably seen this, so turn your music up, turn your iPod up, turn your CD player up. It's time for this absolute tune.
Absolute tune.
You've been playing so hard, and now you're ready to eat. You've had a fun morning, now it's lunchtime, and you'll be in for a treat. So, what's on your plate?
Don't worry, I won't play the full 3 minutes of it. That's up there with the Crazy Frog song. You either hate it or you love it. So, Ben, what are you having for your tea? What for your tea?
I haven't got a damn clue, to be honest. Work bought us all pizza, so I haven't really thought that far ahead. I don't know, just... Oh, Nick Mackey's or something. See what I fancy.
Yeah, don't get the... I had a McDonald's the other day, it was crap. Mark, what about yourself, bud?
Cake and kidney pie and new potato.
And relegation and that.
Yeah. Callie, yourself, love, what's on your plate? I think, is the signal... Are you still there, Callie, love?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't unmute myself, dear.
What's on your plate, love? Apart from being in the
I
middle of
don't
a
know.
field, what's on your plate?
I'm going to be another hour up here, so at the minute I'm looking into bran, a bit of maize, a bit of hay.
What do you raise?
Yeah, don't get a trotting in that field. Jack, what's on your plate, mate?
I'm having tuna pasta with mayo and cheese.
What with salad, Jack?
Tuna pasta.
Maybe a little bit of salad.
Wow.
Oh, Johnny, I'm addicted to it, mate.
What's on your plate, mate?
I've just had some soupy noodles. I wasn't really hungry. Noodles and bread, really.
So Chris is having a chippy tea. Enjoy it, Chris. Chris, but are you having curry sauce, peas, gravy, or not?
Chippy on a Wednesday.
Chippy on a Wednesday, yeah. So I've had chicken, chicken chips, and some sweet corn. Oh, Chris is having curry on his thing. So I want to say thank you for Ty for coming along.
Cheers.
I want to say thank you for Jack for coming along.
Welcome.
I want to say thank you for Ben, and I will see you soon. Thank you for coming along.
Pleasure.
Can I just ask before you go, what's the Bolton fans' take on Saturday's game?
I am bricking it. I hate playoffs. I think it's, like everyone said, it's going to be an hard game. I always back us at home. So I think it'll be 2-1 to us. But I'm not necessarily confident. I'm somewhere in the middle.
Be confident, it only Bradford.
Yeah, but it might only be Bradford. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not doing that. I've been overconfident before, and it's bitten me in the ass.
Yeah, but it would be better this season.
No, I've been tortured like that before. It'll be an hard game. I'm not. I really wanted the second leg at Bolton as opposed to the first. I think you have such a massive advantage with that. But that's on us. We didn't do well enough. So
Okay. Thank you for coming along again, Ben.
no problem, mate.
Mark, thank you for coming along.
Yeah, that's fine.
Miss Callie, thank you for coming along. Hopefully I'll see you at the Bolton game. And she's in the field again, or she's forgot to unmute me. I want to say thank you for everybody for your comments. Thanks everybody for coming along. If you've enjoyed it, follow us on all social platforms, Chickens on the Loose, also on all podcast services. And hopefully Bradford do beat Bolton over 2 legs. And whatever happens, it's been a good ride. We've had some ups and downs and side to sides. We've seen some goals, and we've seen some quality goals from like Barnsley from the halfway line at Bradford. It's been an emotional ride. So wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and like always, up the fucking chickens. Good night.
First touch is towards Broom, who can clear it away. Wright will give chase to try and keep the attack alive. Wright has it. Far side to Bradford City right. 5 additional minutes played of the 6 allocated. Tommy Lee lifts it up towards the edge of the area. Byrne tries to get underneath it. Latchley will hit it. Deflected. It's in! That's the moment! That's the moment!